Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can. And I continue with Neverwinter Nights. Now, I have gathered the last ingredient for the cure, so let's talk to Aribeth.
You are a welcome sight, as always. Is this visit in regards to the fourth Waterdavian creature? We are all eagerly awaiting its recovery. As soon as we have the fourth component, we can begin the ritual to create the cure.
I have the last of the reagents from the Waterdavian creatures.
Truly, the heart of a hero beats within your chest. Of all who have sought the creatures, you have proven yourself above everyone else.
Explain about the Dryad in the Black Lake district.
It is shameful the way such a gentle creature is mishandled. The plague does enough harm without us adding to it.
The cure will now be ours, Hargrim. Neverwinter owes you a debt it can never repay. All I can offer is a small sum of 500 gold pieces. Thank you.
You have earned a place of honor among those who sought to aid Neverwinter in these dark times. You will stand with us as the ritual to create the cure is performed. Are you ready to go to the ritual chamber? We must leave as soon as possible.
Yes, let's go at once.
Then we shall waste no more time. Neverwinter has suffered long enough.
Hail! You have provided a great service to all of Neverwinter in these trying times. As a token of Lord Nash's gratitude, he thought you might want to bear witness to the cure's creation after all your hard work. Before the ritual proceeds, however, the four assembled would each like the chance to speak with you and offer their personal thanks for what you have achieved. Go on, speak with them. I must inform the town crier of the good news.
Greetings to you. Preparations are well underway for the ritual. If all goes well, we will have the cure in just a few moments. If you don't mind me saying, you have proven valuable beyond the average exterior you present. None of this would have been possible without your help.
Is there anything I should do? What happens now?
You needn't worry about anything. Your efforts got us this far, and now the ritual will take care of the rest. Following that, I will see to your reward. For now, you can leave what must be done to us. You've earned the right to bear witness, however, and I'm sure the others would say the same.
I have questions about your fellows.
I'm certain they can speak for themselves, but I will answer any questions you have.
How is Lord Nasher faring?
You should really ask him that. He despises being thought of as weak, and would much prefer to be involved in any talk of his health.
Has your opinion of Desta changed any?
I would ask whether your opinion of him has suffered. It was your efforts that brought us this far. His claims of action seem based on your results. While you searched, his Helmites blessed. While you fought, his Helmites blessed. The comfort he brought will pale next to the actual cure you have provided. Of course, he is needed for the final ritual, so I cannot dismiss him entirely. Fenthick also serves as his advocate, so he must be deserving of some respect.
Will your relationship with Fenthick improve now?
This time has been difficult, and our difference of opinion made it more so. Fenthick and I have had little to speak of besides the plague. I understand why he vests so much hope in Desta, but I could not. I know the power of faith, but you need to back it up with action. As you will. What do you want me to say?
Will things be getting back to normal now?
Well, once we have the cure in hand, we will determine the best way to get it to the most people as soon as possible. It will take time, so we'll treat the most severe cases of plague first, regardless of station. I just hope, well, we'll worry about other things later.
What concerns you, Aribeth? Tell me.
We are very near our goal, but I can't help but worry about the effects of the plague. There is a great scar across Neverwinter. Already I see the distrust. The mood of the city has changed. When all is done, the people will want someone to blame, and I don't know if we will find anyone. I shouldn't ramble on like this when we are so close to a cure. This is a happy day, and we got here because of you.
I have questions about the ritual.
I will try to explain. Is there anything specific you wish to know?
What is involved in the ritual?
Well, several of our Tyrian priests have already begun preparations. Their meditation will allow the different components to be combined smoothly. Desta, Fenthick, and I will all begin the main incantations as soon as we are prepared. If all goes well, we'll have the cure in mere moments. None too soon for Lord Nasher. The plague has weakened him considerably. I think he almost considers it a personal insult to be seen this way.
I imagine he's more used to a stand-up fight.
Yes, I would agree. He is archetypal. We are almost certain the plague was an attack, but he has no idea what kind of villain would stoop so low. It is a bit of a shocking revelation. I wish we still lived in a time when the possibility of someone doing this was unknown and unthinkable.
What form will the cure take?
Well, we have prepared a small container. The mixture itself will be fairly unspectacular to look at, despite the importance of it. Yes, farewell for now. There is much I must do to prepare for the casting to come. The incantations are very complex. You should speak with the others. No doubt they will each have their own feelings about how our situation has changed.
Well, you must be the one Erebeth has told me of. I must say that I appreciate what you have done. I am pleased that we could count on the average wayfarer to rise up and help Neverwinter in this difficult time.
Will things be getting back to normal now?
Things will not be normal until we have captured and punished the culprits behind the plague. I have never seen my Neverwinter injured so.
Investigations in the docks suggest you knew Vengol Bloodsale.
Vengol? Yes, I had reports of his activity in the docks. We used to clash during my adventuring youth, but things have changed. I would have sought him out, but not while I am weak. To face him now would take the battles we've had before. I've new villainies to deal with.
New villains, but not the kind you're used to.
No, they aren't. These cowards scuttle behind the scenes as we shrivel and die to a plague like some creeping old age. Well, Vengol may want to bring back the old days, but I have responsibilities and I will not indulge him. I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief.
I have questions about your fellows.
If you wish information about my trusted advisors, I suggest you ask them yourself. They have been instructed to be cooperative.
Does that extend to each other?
You are referring to the disagreements between Erebeth, Fenthick, and Desta. Yes, they have had different ideas about how to fight the plague. I demanded it. I have no use for advisors and officers who merely parrot each other. I wanted every option covered, regardless of whether everyone was in agreement. And now it's clear Erebeth was right to suggest that you help. And Fenthick was also wise to advocate for Desta as aggressively as he did. The cure will soon be ours. I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief.
I have some questions about the ritual.
Thank you, but that will be handled by Erebeth, Fenthick, and Desta. The details of it need not concern you.
All right.
Farewell. Once again, I am grateful for your service to Neverwinter. There are very few who could have done what you did. You should speak with Desta and Fenthick before we begin. I'm sure they would like to congratulate you.
Hello there! A grand day, isn't it? And you are to thank. It was your effort that allowed us to progress this far.
You found the Waterdavian creatures, allowing Desta and his Helmite brethren to concentrate on healing the spirits of the people. Now he can construct the cure, and we all will be well. Desta will not create the cure alone, others are involved. I realize that, but he has done so much more. I really don't expect you to understand the weight of his involvement, the risks that he takes. Misunderstandings have plagued him from the start. I've even had to... Suffice to say, it has been hard getting him the resources he needs. Really, Fenthick, now is not the time for such talk. Others will not understand like you do. Of course. It is better that we look forward. In but a few moments, we will have the cure. What will happen during the... Why did you hesitate to tell me something? Oh, it was nothing really. Something is better left unsaid. It is a matter for Dester and I alone. You can tell me. I've proven myself trustworthy. Yes, you have, and I will not push you aside. I have seen my companions do that too much already. You see, Dester has been pushed out of the plans for the ceremony. His efforts to help are ignored. My companions mean well, but they are too untrusting. Have you done something to help him? It's a small thing, really. I mean, he needs to help for the cure to work. He shouldn't be held back by suspicions now. He's proven himself. You see, for the cure to work, he needs to draw from the magical energy from the Temple of Helm. It's apparently very dangerous. It might kill him. Aribeth and the others would never allow it, so I gave him my key for the wards protecting Castle Never. The magic of Helm will aid in our spell. Doesn't that leave the castle unprotected? Of course not. I would never endanger the castle. Dester will simply channel a little Helmite energy to help the cure be as potent as possible. There is no danger. The wards are still in place. No one can enter or leave without alerting those of us with keys. What would Aribeth think of this? Aribeth, I love her dearly, but her eyes have been closed by the horror of the plague. I must do this for the good of us all, you will see. What will happen during the ritual? The Tyran priests have already begun their incantations. Aribeth, Dester and I will join them when we are all ready. We should have the cure soon after. I hope it will work on the advanced symptoms. There are so many people infected. What form will the cure take? I don't really know. I would like to think it would be an inspiring beacon of magic and hope, glowing with divine energy and radiating healing warmth. Of course, the size of a container we prepared seems inadequate for such a miracle. I may be a little overexcited. I have questions about your fellows. Oh, I would not presume to speak for them. If you wish to know what they think, I am certain they would welcome your questions. How is Lord Nasher faring? He has kept his gallant posture throughout, though I worry for him. He will not show a need for help. He might be far weaker than he seems. Will your relationship with Aribeth improve now? What? I'm not sure what you mean. Certainly we have been occupied by the events of the plague, but I wouldn't let our minor disagreements color my love of her. You think she feels differently? I haven't seen any signs of it, and I certainly know her well enough. She's just concerned for the sick. You are mistaken. Well, perhaps you see what you want to see. An empty statement. You are merely another doubter trying to see the worst in everything. I refuse to fall in step. Aribeth knows my feelings, just as she knows Dester is genuine. The plague has cast everyone into the dark. I will try to help them to the light. You keep secrets from her. That isn't a clue? I have done what I must for the good of us all, and I believe my actions will be vindicated in the end. As I have said, some people just have trouble understanding matters of the spirit, even those who seem wise in every other aspect. It is best that I concentrate on what is coming. I will have to be very careful not to disturb the magic incantations Dester utters during the ritual. I see that you have not spoken to him yet. His insight is always valuable. You should seek his confidence before we begin.
Well, hello! I imagine you are well pleased with yourself? This is your doing, after all.
Just happy to help. We also had sought a cure in our own way. Perhaps, although it was definitely your thuggish actions that has brought us to this point, you overstepped my Helmite brethren very effectively. Bravo. Of course, now is the time for you to step aside. The ritual will not require you. You may watch as we create the plague cure, but you do not interfere. Why did you have Fenthick give you his castle key? That is my affair. I explained my need to Fenthick and he saw wisdom in it. Getting the proper result from the ritual requires a certain amount of risk. Magical risk or tempting the wrath of Aribeth? Well, that is certainly part of it. Aribeth dislikes me, and it makes her difficult to deal with. I am not sure what Fenthick sees in her, really. I doubt she can provide a real proven reason for her distrust. Fenthick is more understanding. He knows that faith is a powerful tool. Well, you must admit it does seem odd. Perhaps to you, but the whole ritual is beyond your understanding. You may rest assured that the cure will be successfully created. What do you intend to do? I am going to fulfill my promises and make sure the cure is properly created. There is no other purpose of this ceremony. I have questions about the ritual. Then I suggest you study magic for a few more years. You're not a part of the spell, so I see no point in having you mimic the incantations. We will invoke the energy both arcane and divine, and when we are done there will be a cure. That is all you need to know. What will you do after the plague is cured? With a cure in hand, my reason for being in Neverwinter will be gone. I will be returning to Helm's hold for a time. Beyond that is my own affair. I have questions about your fellows. My interest in these people is shrinking as we near the end of the plague. You would do better to speak with them yourself. Alright. Very well. I believe it is time for us to proceed. Let the ritual commence.
It's working. Concentrate.
Soon. Very soon. It's done. It worked. We have the cure.
Yes, Fenthick. I have the cure.
What do you mean?
Oh no! What a twist! That nobody... What a twist! Dester was actually a bad guy. Who could have seen this coming? Yeah, as you can probably tell, I am not a super big fan of this quote-unquote twist, because to be honest, Dester is so suspicious from the beginning of the game that it almost borders on like a red herring. Like you're like, he can't be the bad guy because it would be too obvious, and then he is.
Treachery! We are betrayed. The cure is gone, and I am to believe Fenthick had a part in this as well. I will have someone's head over this. You must bring Dester to justice. We must find him and demand his explanation. Fenthick's as well.
Dester appears to be that traitor. What are your thoughts?
I don't know what to say about this. If Dester has been against us all along, his villainy has affected all of us. Every plague victim. We suspected the plague was artificial, that it was an attack of some sort. But I can't believe someone in our midst would actively prevent us from curing it. I can't imagine the motivation of this man. Obviously he wants us to suffer, but the reason why escapes me.
Should he be killed?
Dester is deserving of death, as are any accomplices, but I must know why this was done, why my Neverwinter was attacked. And we still need a cure. The ritual was not interrupted, so Dester must have the untainted result. It must be retrieved. Once I have the cure, once we all have the cure, then Dester will be judged, his plot and masters exposed, and punishment will be dealt.
Who were the attackers that Dester allowed in?
From first glance, they appear to be some of the Helmite brethren that were dispensing blessings around the city. I suppose if Dester was false, then they were as well. I will have my guards examine the Helmite temple and try to understand what these people were hoping to accomplish. I charge you with finding Dester himself. There is little time for questions now, but I will answer as best I can.
What do you think of what Fenthick has done?
His actions seem foolish. He will be judged harshly if his reasons do not satisfy. I would give him the benefit of the doubt, but I lack the patience I once had. I have seen Neverwinter crippled with plague. I have seen attempts to poison. Now I see attacks that cause panic and confusion. It is too much! I've no trust left. If Fenthick aided in this attack, he will stand accused with Dester and meet swift justice. The people will demand it.
Why would he follow Dester?
I don't know his reasons for following Dester, but I have learned a few things about elves in my dealings with them over the years. It was explained to me that the human mind is jarring to an elf. They are much longer lived, and their changes are more gradual. They think long-term. Fenthick and Erebeth are young elves. I cannot justify what Fenthick appears to have done, but perhaps he doesn't comprehend how quickly a man can change. Or seem to. Desta was a friend yesterday and an enemy today? A lifetime for such a change would be drastic to an elf. I suppose a day is unthinkable.
All right.
Go quickly while Erebeth can still maintain the portal. Neverwinter, I must have an explanation.
Hurry! Get through the portal while I can still maintain it! Find the cure! Get Desta and Fenthick too! He may be under a spell! I don't know! Can you imagine? I must wish Fenthick harm rather than face the possibility that he might have known of this.
Well, I definitely think people will think he did, because he supported Desta and he defended him at every turn.
Do not say such things. It cannot be. He was mistaken. He was fooled. He was... Damn him! People won't let this pass. They have been denied a cure, and they will want vengeance on the traitor and anyone that helped him. I won't be able to protect him. I won't. Perhaps delivering Desta will mitigate things. Find him alive if you can. Find Fenthick and get him to... I don't know. I don't know what will help now.
If Desta and his Helmites are fake, where are the real ones?
I don't know. Perhaps Desta killed them. It seems impossible. He came from Helm's hold. If that great hall has fallen, this is an even greater tragedy. This is a huge undertaking. It seems like Desta has done all this to promote the plague. But why? So many dead. Now the hold?
What will happen to Fenthick?
I don't know. People will think he's in league with the greatest threat we have ever known. I don't know. He was mistaken. He was an advocate for a traitor. People will not understand his naivete, his trust. Could you blame them for finding a scapegoat?
What are you going to do?
I'll maintain the portal as long as I can, but it may be a while before we can send guards through. You'll have to go on your own. I'll also try to make this sound better than it is. I can't hide Fenthick's blind trust of Desta, but if I explain it in context, maybe...
Where does this portal go?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't see through Desta's magic. It probably leads to wherever he and his false Helmites originally came from. Desta claimed he came from Helm's Hold in the east, but I don't know how that could be true. They would have no part of a plot like this. Wherever the portal leads, I'm sure it will be dangerous. He must know we would send someone after him. Be careful.
I'll go as quick as I can.
The city guards are needed elsewhere, so this task falls to you. Go before the portal falls.
Fancy that. I reckon you're with good man Desta, aren't you? What?
Could I ask you some questions? Any friend of Helm is a friend of mine. He watches over my crops, he does. So you know, what is this place? Why, this here is the road to Helm's Hold, where all the priests live. There's no better lord than a Helmite, I say, because they always protect you in hard times. Neverwinter is in other direction. At least it would be if Goodman Desta hadn't had me get my ox, and probably shouldn't say that. Goodman Desta is a traitor. Lord Nasher sent me to hunt him down. Why, Jimmy, you're serious? Now, I told my wife there was something funny about Goodman Desta. When he left for Neverwinter, he had me and my ox tear down the bridge behind him. He said it was to protect me from the plague bearers breaking the quarantine. That was a fine bridge too. My father built it, and I am the fool who tore it down. Jiminy, you can't even trust your own neighbors these days. That's it. I'm not taking a chance of nobody no more. Do what you want. I'm leaving.
Time for a bit of the game.
cave entrance, you say? Is that the way forward or just a side location? Because even though I should be following Desta, if there is side content to be explored, I would like to follow it.
Yes, you come seeking the traitor, the bringer of disease. You are a fierce beacon of life amidst his undead. The walking corpses are a new addition, though the good people of the hold have been silent for some time. The false Helmites, they forced the good away, but now even they are not enough for Desta, and he creates a hasty army of dead.
Who commanded Desta to do all this?
I am not here for your questions. I give this insight of my own accord. If that is inadequate, walk away. Desta fortifies here because his role is nearly played out. He is abandoned. He has no bridges left to burn. The dead are plentiful, so he surrounds himself with corpses. It won't be enough. His death is ordained and his life is forfeit.
Who are you? How do you know these things?
I am not here to aid. I am not here at all. I speak so you know that none of this can be escaped. Desta has served his purpose and now tries to defy his fate. Neverwinter will learn to accept such things, even as you are allowed to take him. Remember well this lesson.
Okay, so I assume this is the road to Helm's Hold, so I will actually go back and visit that cave. Okay, so I assume it's just an alternate way of getting in. Because this is apparently Helm's Hold. This is like a basement.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
What are kids doing in here? I don't want to die. Yeah, if I can help it. Not going to.
Hi there.
Don't kill me, I'll do what you say, just don't kill me. Easy now, just tell me your name. I'm Johnny. Me and my dad, we ran the whole storehouse, but some cults took over a few weeks ago. People of the Eye? They killed lots of Helmites, but left us alive to work, and now the boss, Desta, he's raising the dead bodies everywhere. Now Dad is dead and there's zombies and stuff, I just want to work, just want to sort the nails. Know anything about the cult? They are here as spies, I think. Then one day, they just killed almost all the brothers except Dumal. I don't know who they are. They worship something called the Old Ones? Must be some northern cult, maybe. Who is Dumal? He used to be in charge, or at least close to it. I'm sorry, I didn't really know a lot about how the hold was run. Dad kept up on all of that. He was nice, though. He might still be alive somewhere. I think he was kept alive so that they could know how to act. Not sure, though. Can you tell me why Desta is doing this? I don't know. He marches in saying something about being cast aside, saying he isn't getting any more help, and now he's raising the dead. I heard him yelling while I hid. He said he wouldn't be abandoned, said he has plans to prove himself. If work calms you down, how about we do business? Simple business, okay, I can do that, but it's gotta be fair or I'll get in trouble. If this blows over anyway. +1. Yeah, why not? Might be a reagent for a better one down the line. Bag of holding, -100. Okay, it's not that expensive. I'll buy it. It's a pretty cool item to have while adventuring and stuff. Alright. You earned a fair bit of coin if you survive this. Should be set for life.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
Okay, I'll explore the basement first before I get up. Kill for the cold now. Okay, so it's either or. I can't have two summoned creatures. Oh crap. To be honest, that would have killed me regardless, because it was 84 damage and I only have 75 health.
I can...
Hello to you.
I don't think I can...
In
the name of Sayanine Moonbow!
What the? My...
Yeah!
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 Interesting.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
So maybe I need an actual key.
Let's have...
know, I would have thought that killing the Helmites of this place once would be enough, but no. The next thing you know, they're raising up all over. Lucky thing I trapped myself in here. Yeah, lucky, damn it. You're one of Dester's men? Not a trapped Helmite? Dester's men? Dester's? Dester is a tool like everyone. Like you. Some of us are just happy to serve. His time is done. He should have accepted the glorious role he was given. He only delays the inevitable. You will pay as well. In Neverwinter, the past comes to haunt, and you will be the dead ones soon enough. Who are your masters? No more truth for you, no more. You'll learn what you need as you are fed through it.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Okay, can I fight you? Because obviously you are an enemy.
Well met.
Tell me where Dester is. No more truth for you. Can I just open this and fight you?
I don't think I can do that.
Well met.
Sorry.
I will tell the old ones of your foolishness and weakness. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was planning on doing. Can we fight? Hello? I would like to fight you to the death.
Time for a bit of the game.
I guess the answer is no. Oh well.
Greetings. I am Dumal, Watch Knight of Helm. It is good to see a face of reason amidst the ravings.
I suppose being caged is better than torture, but at least during those sessions I could pass out if I tired of the rhetoric. What do you know of this cult? Who are you? The hold was my home until it was infiltrated. A third of our number were spies, betrayers. It was terrible. They killed almost all of us, but we weren't even their target. It was just to support an attack somewhere else. A day ago, Dester returned and seemed to have a new plan. I thought that I was dead for sure, but I think he has forgotten about me. What happened here? Scream mostly. I think something has gone wrong for the cult invaders. I think their agents in Neverwinter are being abandoned. Dester led them, but he's no longer needed for some reason. Next thing you know, he's raising undead all over. It's disgusting. Looks like he's trying to gather power for himself, but I doubt this Old One cult would be impressed. Whether he's one of these people of the Eye or not, they seem to be done with him. Do you know anything specific about these Old Ones? Sorry, no. I have not been in position to ask more pointed questions, and Dester has not been forthcoming with information. Have to find Dester, have to go. I'd come with you, but I wouldn't be of any help. I'm too weak. If you have any other questions, I'll be here until the fighting stops.
I don't think I can
Let's
do
have
that.
at it.
Sorry.
So, judging by the fact that she's saying she doesn't think she can do that, it's probably indestructible. I need an actual key.
Let's have at it! Die, unworthy I'll have your life! Taste! Time for a bit of the game! Taste the pain! Time for a bit of the game!
Oh. So apparently negative energy heals undead, while healing actually hurts them. No mind.
I can still feel my death hanging on me.
Victory will be ours!
Time for a bit of the game!
Be done.
time for a bit of the game.
Darkness will.
I can
Let's have at it!
Book of Helm. Despite its size, this well-maintained tome is exceptionally light. The pages also seem to have a strange, almost warming glow. Inside it is revealed the methods by which the guardian spirit of Helm's hold may be restored should an evil entity have displaced it, though the taint must first be banished by other means. Simply having this book in one's backpack will allow the use of a properly prepared altar. Alright, that probably is important. I will not go up yet because I want to explore the rest of this floor. Okay, this is the main entrance.
Victory!
This load is a bit of a strain. This load is a bit of a strain.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow!
Wow.
I can.
Well, that took me by surprise.
Hello to you.
Okay.
Victory will be ours! Yeah. In the name of Sanine Moonbow! Yeah! Vic, yeah!
This aged text feels cold to the touch, and your fingers are numb after handling it. Within its tainted pages are revealed the methods by which a person can summon forth the most heinous of creatures. Interestingly, there are also instructions on how to banish the evil one summoned, should it prove too troublesome for the caster to deal with. This book would have to be used in the very controlled circumstances, lest it have no effect, or worse, uncontrolled one. Merely having it in one possession will allow the use of a properly prepared altar. Well, it definitely seems like there's a demon inside that magic circle, so it's probably going to be useful. I want to talk to it first. Companion of the Void bids you welcome. You need not fear me, for I am bound well and good. You are not one of those who summoned me. Perhaps you would finish the ritual they have let lapse? What ritual, infernal creature? A simple matter, well within your capability. You're far superior to those who have brought me here. You see, they have let their petty squabbles interfere with more important concerns. They leave my summoning unfinished. I was to crush the guardian spirit at this place, and have done so. For this I was promised release. If you are willing, there is a book of ritual in the study to the south, the Black Grimoire. Complete the ceremony and I shall be free. So you can add to the havoc? Never. As you will. I have patience. Someone will listen. I am but a minor evil. Banish the demon. Wretch, Speck, you will pay in the end. Your future is marked. You will suffer. Now can I summon back the Guardian of Helm? Summon the Guardian Spirit of Helm. I am returned to preserve the heart of this place. The demon who suppressed me is banished, and I am free. You have done as your conscience commanded, and you have allowed the will of Helm to return. Your motives are pure. To you I grant something, an enchanted ring, an expertly crafted bow, the aid of Helm, or my insight of what comes. I will take the magical item. Accept the gifts of Helm, use them to guard and fulfillment of duty. Few are rewarded in this manner, but such is your purity that you will receive a further boon. Accept this not lightly, for you have received a true blessing. I must go elsewhere and fortify against the coming darkness. Go forth and do what must be done. So what did I get? A ring. Unidentified. Alright. Now, I'm also curious about this. This animated armor looks battle ready, but shows no sign of movement. It stares intently at the altar in the center of the room. I no longer have the Book of Helm. So, what is it that I'm supposed to place here? Unclear. Maybe I'll find something upstairs.
Here I am, the fool. My stay here with the dead has taught me more in a few hours than I deserve. He's a traitor, Dester. I helped him, and then followed, hoping his deception was a mistake. I thought he would. He will return, won't he?
Fenthick, what have you done? He'll be back, he couldn't lie. How could he lie all this time? When people had their doubts, I calmed their fears. The blessing is a gift, I said. This man cares, I said. I killed them all by believing in him. Unless I help him and he comes back. If he comes back, then I was right. I helped them. He deceived us, betrayed us, but if I help him and he returns to Neverwinter, I helped them. Do you know who is he working for? I don't know, he is no Helmite. The true brethren are dead, murdered, just to provide him with a false identity when he came to Neverwinter. He says he's the one of the people of the Eye, a cult following the Old Ones, but I can't tell anything else from his ranting. It's like he's a different person. He has to be. What are these Old Ones? He won't say he's fanatical, raving. He wants his blasphemies to wash out the Helmite words he let me believe. Whatever these Old Ones are, they have abandoned him. He screams that he deserves protection, but none is coming. Whatever his purpose was, it is over now. Why didn't he want us to have the cure? The plague. He gloated that he was sent to Neverwinter to spread it. His masters wanted it to last as long as possible. They wanted us all to die. Dester spread the plague? How? The blessing, the blessings tainted, foul. Each blessing he and his false Helmite gave was tainted. Well, to be honest, that seems incredulous to me, because that's something, if people were, if that's how the plague was transmitted, I'm pretty sure somebody would have noticed, because there would be a clear pattern of people meeting with the Helmites and then falling sick. Like, that's something that I think some kind of a scholar or medic or a priest will eventually notice. It's a bit weird. He could have poisoned the harbors, the whole water supply, but blessings raised false hopes, so people would be even more desperate when they finally did get the plague. Such cruelty, carefully designed to destroy our wills, and I trusted him, made other people trust him. Their deaths are on my hands too. But what initially caused the plague? I don't know. Dester was only sent after the plague started. Whoever his masters are, I don't think they were prepared at this time. Dester just says he was supposed to prolong it, to stop our cures. There's something about the way it kills people, something they wanted to last as long as possible. All those people, and I let him do it. I made people trust him. I must find him. What do you intend to do? I don't know. I can't go back. Not yet. You can find him. Find Dester. Make him recant. Make him say he didn't betray us. Make him say I didn't let the people die because of him. Well, Aribeth is waiting for you. Waiting for an explanation. I can't go. I can't face my love. Aribeth. Leave me. I'll wait for the guards. I swear it. But I can't let her... I can't. Yeah, to be honest, sucks to be you in this current sit-here situation. Okay, you go first, because they drain attributes and it's pretty annoying. No, I didn't want you to get in there. You know what? I'll go back. Little Stone is unable to transport you from this area. But to be honest, that kind of sucks. Okay, let's duke it out. Getting absolutely pummeled. I wonder if I can flee from this place. That's a little unheroic, but nope. I'm screwed then. Well and truly screwed. Yeah, I'm super dead.
I can still feel my...
I am beaten. There is no point in continuing this fight. You will want me alive anyway.
Now, friend, you have your traitor. What now, I wonder?
You will have to explain yourself. You have questions, of course, but I don't have answers. I will not give you the satisfaction, nor will I give it to the mob that awaits in Neverwinter. Your victory shall be hollow. Where is the cure? Of course, the cure, don't you worry, it is here. Not that it matters, the plague would have ended soon enough without my false Helmites spreading it. You may save a few of the worst cases, I suppose, but the damage is already done. The plague has sapped the strength of the city. I did what was intended. I have the cure. When you return me to Lord Nasher, the cure will be delivered as well. No need to scramble about searching. I have no more reason to defy you. I have other questions to ask. Who are your masters? We are the people of the Eye. We are the ones who follow. We are the servants of the Old Ones, and you are merely cattle. You don't understand. What are these Old Ones? Tell me. Save your wrath. You will not get no satisfaction from me. I cannot explain it to you. Does the ant understand the wagon rolling above? Does the boar understand the arrow piercing through? You cannot comprehend my masters, and I will not speak for them. Let your saber rattle. Let Nasher bring his interrogators. You will gain nothing from me. How big is your group? We are a legion, always growing in number. In the end, all who wish to survive will become as we. Move with the tide or be drowned within it. You have routed my false Helmites, but we will be replaced. Our job is finished here. Our loss will not be felt. Why was Neverwinter attacked? Why is anything ever attacked? To weaken it and to strengthen the attacker. Neverwinter is a shadow of its former glory. Glory undeserved. You will see, it was an honor to spread the great disease. It bled you dry and now feeds on your destruction. The souls of your dead will bring my masters to power. But explain what you mean. What did the plague do? I will say nothing. You are like a child begging for explanations, but understanding nothing. You're doomed and there is nothing you can do. You will see. What about Fenthick? Your trickery may damn him too. Good. Let the plague-suffering citizens call out for blood. Let them demand the harshest penalties. What do I care? Fenthick was the perfect tool, so willing to trust in the faith of another. Now he looks like a conspirator, or at the very least, dangerously negligent. Tell me, what does it do to people when they turn on the best among them? They shall see traitors everywhere. The spirit will weaken even further. Shut up. I am going to look around before I take you back. Ever the mercenary, by all means, loot what you must. I am quite incapacitated. Come talk to me when you want to leave. I'm sure your Lord Nasher is waiting. I'll just check this main chamber over here. He may have some valuables in here. Origin of magic. You know what? I am going to actually pause it here because this episode is already a little too long, and before I read all of those books, it's going to be like at least a couple more minutes. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.